This is a story called No Greater Love. A young couple, Kerry and Kyle, who are in their 30s, have everything. 4 beautiful kids: Carlton aged 14, Marcus aged 12, Ellie aged 10 and Bella aged 8, and a big 6-bedroom detached house. One day the kids are all outside playing. The boys are playing football together with some of their friends, and the girls are riding their bikes. Kerry is at home making the tea and Kyle is at work. All the kids are fully aware of stranger danger, but Bella has autism and she doesn't fully understand. She's only allowed to play outside if there's someone with her. However, that day when the kids were playing, Bella said she wanted to go to the toilet. Ellie took her home and then went back to riding her bike. As Bella came back out to play, a strange man came out of nowhere and took her right in front of Ellie's eyes. He tried to grab Ellie, but she managed to escape. She tried to rescue her sister, but the man put her in his car with another man and they drove off. Ellie ran to the boys who were nearby, screaming and crying. They ran home and told their mum, Kerry, what had happened. She phoned the police and then she phoned Kyle at work and he was allowed to come home immediately. When Kyle got home, he found the whole family in bits. The police were questioning Ellie, trying to get a statement and a description of the man. Ellie was very distressed, but she managed to give her statement to the police and a good description of the man. The police and her parents told her that she'd done really well. She was so upset and she thought that was all her fault, but her parents and the police told her it wasn't. Everyone in the area went out of their way to help the family any way they could. They even put together their own search party to try and find little Bella. Even the kids helped with the search. A few days after Bella was taken, her parents went on TV to appeal for her safe return. Kerry said, "Whoever has my little girl, please don't hurt her. Please just bring her back to us safe and unharmed. If anyone sees my daughter, please call the number below. Anyone has kids knows that there is no greater love than the love you have for your child. Please don't hurt my Bella. Just bring her home back to us safe and unharmed." Then she broke down and cried. Kyle said, "Whoever you are that has my beautiful daughter, I beg you, please don't hurt her." One night, a member of the search party came across a child trainer and called one of the police officers in charge of the search to come over. Thankfully, there was no body or anything there, but the shoe did belong to little Bella. 2 weeks after Bella was taken, her parents went on TV again to appeal for her safe return. "Whoever you are that has my daughter, please let her come home to her family. She's just an innocent, harmless, defenceless little girl. We just want our baby girl home safe where she belongs. Please bring our little girl home safe and unharmed. That is all we ask of you. She's just a child with special needs. She understands about certain things. She doesn't understand about certain things that other kids her age understand. Just please don't hurt her and let her come home to us where she belongs." As you can imagine, Kerry and Kyle were barely sleeping. Ellie was constantly crying and having nightmares. She still blamed herself for what happened. About 3 days after Kerry and Kyle made their second appeal on TV for Bella's safe return, the police received some information. A man phoned them and said that he knew the guys who'd taken Bella and where they lived. It turned out to be a hoax and the police arrested him and charged him with stop wasting police time. About a week after the second CV appeal, the police received another phone call, but this time it wasn't a hoax. It was from a young couple who had seen two men with the little girl, and they'd actually spoken to them and Bella. The police went to the address they'd been given and they found the two men and little Bella. The men were arrested and little Bella was returned to her parents. All she kept saying was, "Bad men hurt Bella." Thankfully she hadn't been sexually assaulted, but the men had drugged her, beaten her and taken photos of her naked. Once the men were in custody, the police searched their house and discovered hundreds of computer images and photos of naked kids. The men and their accomplices were sent to jail for 10 years each. Thankfully, with the love of her family, Bella was back to her normal self in no time. As she got older, she became more aware of danger, but she couldn't go out alone. She had to have someone with her at all times. Her sister Ellie still blamed herself for what happened, but her parents kept telling her it wasn't her fault. She said that when she grew up she was going to be a police officer. She's now in high school and Bella's in a special school. Carlton's in his second year of sixth form college. Marcus is in his final year of high school, and all four kids are doing really well. Their parents, Kyle and Kelly, have had 3 more kids. Carlton, who is almost 2 years old, and the twins, George and Alicia, who are just 4 weeks old. The end.